Good afternoon, and thank you as well. It is my pleasure to be part of this ceremony today. We're getting ready to honor someone who I can say a couple of things about. First, my name is Melvin Hubbard Eel, and I'm the Senior Community Advisor for Mayor Ed Gainey. And when I met this young man we're getting ready to honor today, it was always a cordial conversation, always eye contact. And so, you know, when I watched him, he watched me, we watched each other, and as we got to know one another a little bit, I can say this about him. He walks very softly, but he carries a big stick. You know, they say Teddy Roosevelt did that, but I know Gino does that as well. You know, when your presence is exceptional, and your presence sometimes can also give you the will to do good things. Outstanding character is something you do get taught, but outstanding character becomes a part of a person. I can say what I know about, I can call you Brother Gino now. He has good character, he has outstanding character, and the will to pour the love and direction into his students. He's an excellent coach. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but more so, he's an excellent person. It is my pleasure at this time to bring forth our Honorable Mayor, Ed Gainey. But before Ed comes up, we're going to bring Audrey up here to tell you how you can access this presentation when it's over.
Hello, and congratulations. So we are currently streaming this live on the City of Pittsburgh Facebook and Twitter, as well as Mayor Ed Gainey's Facebook and Twitter. So you can watch that live if there's anybody that wants to tune in and couldn't be here today, and it will live in perpetuity on those pages afterwards, so you can tune in there.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Gino, huh? So, you know, I first heard about you from your dad. He was bragging about how good of a coach you were. So if he don't tell you that, I'm gonna share with you that he was bragging on you how good of a coach you were. But I'm gonna tell you what really sparked me. And I may get the details mixed up because it's been a while. But there was a guy that wanted to transfer. He was having some issues or whatever, and he wanted, I think he ended up at Amani. And I know how messy it was and how tense it was and everything. But I remember reading in the paper the comments that you had made and how you supported him and understanding exactly that every fit ain't for everybody. And that spoke more about your character than your coaching, because it really demonstrated that you cared enough about this player to say, listen, it's not about I, it's about he. And so I do this for people to do things like that, because a lot of times I play ball, and I know a lot of times the coaches that I think have been game changers. And I'm not talking about game changers in the game, I'm talking about game changers in my life. Never really got the recognition. But if y'all do something wrong, it's always there. So before I go any further, what I like to do at times like this, because you didn't get here just because of you. You got here based on the people who poured into your life. And you brought two of your closest people here. So I'm going to call Mommy up first, because I want you, they love you, right? They both love you, but they both love you for different reasons, right? You know, no love is the same. Love is different. I got kids, understand that. You know, love is different. So I'm going to have Mommy come up here first and tell you what you mean to her and why that love is so heavy. Then I'm going to have Dad come up, because the love that they poured in you made you the person you are today. So before I talk about the activities of being a coach, let's talk about the character that was developed. Mom?
I'm not going to cry. I love you, G. You're a wonderful, wonderful son, through and through. You were a second child like I was, and I couldn't be prouder of your accomplishments and everything that you have done in your life. It's really hard to believe in my eyes. I don't tell you that a lot, but a lot of times I get very concerned about you with coaching, because I know how hard it is. I see what you go through. It's hard for me as a mom to see that. But I admire you so much. You're my world, you know that. So you deserve this. You deserve so much more. So congratulations. congratulations. I love you.
I was told to be short, so it's hard to watch my wife get emotional, so I'll try to keep it together. Mayor, I want to thank you. We go back a long time. It's nice to be back in this office, and I want to thank your staff. Wins and losses are great. I've always said that to G, but I think what means the most to me is just how you are interacting with the kids, especially at Bishop Canavan, the late night phone calls for a lot of the kids who are struggling. A lot of the kids there were single parents, and you became that parent. You drove them around. You made sure they had food to eat. And as a coach, coaching 35 years, I was hard on you. I was hard on all three of my boys, because I was always saying that if I can be hard on my sons, I can try to be hard on your kids, because this isn't about wins and losses. It's about, like the mayor says, as you get older, you look back on your teachers and your coaches. They become mentors in your life, and they teach you small things in life, like, hey, staying on the court for an extra hour, working on your shot, or doing an extra sprint. Those things, you carry them on in life. When you get your job, and you get up in the morning, you might say, hey, coach told me to get up early and get to work. So I'll end this by saying that I couldn't be more proud of you. You know, 3 WPIAL titles, 1 state title, and they're great. But what I get the most, I think, good feeling about is when I see these kids come back when you have an event. I see the kids from Camden coming to your Moon game. That what means everything to me. And then also the parents we've made along the way in grade school and now in high school. I love you. I probably couldn't be more proud of all 3 of my boys. You kind of followed my footsteps with coaching, and it's hard, like my wife said. It's up all night, you know, game planning. It's hard work, and there's not a lot of money, but you do it for the right reason. You do it for the kids, and I want to also give a shout out to your staff. You've had a great staff through your run here. So I love you. I'm proud of you, and I go to all your games, and I critique how you coach. Sometimes I second guess that, but you're a much better coach than I ever am, and I can't wait one day for you and Anna to have children, so we can keep the generation going. I love you, G.
Well, don't put no pressure on you, man. No pressure, no pressure. Whereas Gino was named the 2024 Pittsburgh Post-Gazette Coach of the Year and one of the 2024 winners of the KDK Radio Super 7 Basketball Coach of the Year Awards. Both awards take into consideration all coaches in the WPIAL and Pittsburgh City League. And whereas Gino has demonstrated exceptional dedication as a second-year coach at Moon, before coming to Moon, Gino coached his alma mater, Bishop Canavan, where the team won 2 WPIAL titles and 1 PAA title, crowned in 4 seasons. 4 seasons under his leadership. And whereas Gino has exemplified excellence and commitment leading the Moon Tiger boys basketball team to its 10th section title in school history with a perfect section season. This year, Moon won the WPIAL Class 5A championship with a 4th quarter comeback against Franklin Regional. Moon also made it to the PIA semifinals and finished with a 26-4 record. And whereas Gino's humble coaching style, the Tigers, who were 17-14, 3-16 in the 3 seasons before his tenure, saw a significant improvement, finishing 12-11 in his inaugural season. This season is testimony to his belief that 75% of the team's success is due to good players, getting the team to play hard for you, and 25% is due to the entire coaching staff. Therefore, today, I, Ed Gainey, Mayor of the City, recognize you for being Coach of the Year in a stellar coaching career. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
I'll just be quick. First, I want to thank my family, my parents. Without their support, and my fiance, who's not able to be here today, Anna Ferragonio, for the support at all the games through my entire career. Honestly, I wouldn't be up here without them. My parents are at every game. My fiance is at every game, and you know, having them in the stands is major important to me. So I'm very thankful for them. Secondly, I want to thank the mayor, the Honorable Ed Gainey. One thing we were chatting about before we came in here is, you know, it's not just about me, but it's about all the coaches around the city, whether it's Little League, Minor League, T-ball, you know, the football organizations. You know, I want to shout out a guy, Marty Langford, who does a ton of work over in the West End for the football programs over there. You know, a lot of time, effort, and commitment goes into it, and you know, we don't do it for the money, that's for sure. But you know, it's all about giving back, and that's what it's all about. So many people have given back to me, and if it wasn't for them, those people I had, the different coaches I had growing up, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So again, I want to thank the mayor's office, the mayor himself, and Brother Mel, who is a dear friend. And like you said, you know, I can learn a lot from a guy like you. So thank you, everybody. And again, Mayor, thank you for this. I appreciate it.